If you clicked on this video, it's either you haven't tried AceForce 2 yet, which is the sponsor of today's video, or you've been playing AceForce 2 and you're looking to improve your gameplay with crucial settings you need to change right now. Oh, and in case you didn't know, AceForce 2 is a new tactical 5v5 hero-based mobile shooter game developed by Tencent's More Fun Studios, and you can download it via the links down in the description. First, let's look at controls. On aim down sights, you're free to choose between toggle and hold when ADSing, but you have to turn off ADS button rotates camera unless you aim with your index finger or you're playing with the default 3-finger HUD. Next, on walk settings, I have mine on toggle. This eliminates your footsteps, but it makes you slower, so use it wisely. I have fire cancels walk turned on because once you fire, you're gonna be swinging anyway. Plus, I could just toggle walk again. But I have ability cancels walk turned off because sometimes I might just be playing for info and don't want to give away too much noise. For my crouch mode, I have it on toggle, and again, turn off the rotate camera when crouch so your aim won't be affected. I won't go in depth, but if you wanted to see my advanced control settings, here you go. As for my crosshair, I have a very minimal, very clean body, which really helps me with aiming at my target. If you want to copy it, you can do so by just copying the settings that you can see here, or just copy the code down in the description. Here are my minimap settings, although when it comes to minimap precision, make sure that you see it all the time so you have a better idea of what's happening in the map, and it can help you make better lineups. We're gonna skip over to graphics, and here you'd want to prioritize not going too near or over that performance load limit, but if you can, run the highest frame rate possible with the best graphics quality your phone can run. The devs worked hard to make this game beautiful, and I think you deserve to experience it at its best. For my advanced graphics settings, I have everything maxed out, but you can get away with turning off most of these if you want to run the highest frame rate possible without having your phone heat up too much. But if I had to focus on performance, here are the advanced settings I would run, and that puts me under the performance load limit, and honestly, I think the game still looks good. Moving over to sensitivity, here's my current settings. But let me share with you how I found my current sensitivity and how you can find yours. First, set your camera and firing sensitivity to very low. Now, hop onto practice range, and to find your horizontal sensitivity, tap settings right here on top, set it to static and eliminate 20, have bot, armor, and infinite ammo checked. Then, buy a weapon. I recommend you to use the AK-12 for this. Then, put your crosshair at the center of the range, flick to a target when it appears, take it down, then move on to the next. Repeat this until you can take down 20 targets, then adjust until you feel good with your sensitivity. You can also practice 180-degree flicks to make sure you have your horizontal sensitivity in the right place. For vertical sensitivity, practice recoil control with the gun of your choice here, spray and control the recoil pattern of your gun. If you crouch in a gunfight anyway and don't control recoil, just practice flicking to targets when on higher ground. Then you can fine-tune your sensitivities down the camera and firing sensitivity. I personally didn't change much from the default values, but that might be different for you. Moving over to usability, hit effects are pretty much up to you. I have mine set to virtual halo with a red effect color. For model effects, choose the color that makes enemies pop out the most, which I believe is yellow, but I just stuck to red for now. Death animation is personal preference. I have mine as crates, and for others, I have scope outer edge distortion effect turned off, so if ever I decide to use snipers, I'll be able to see clearly without distortions. As for my auto equip priority, I have mine unfixed, as I want my primary weapon to be out after completing certain movements. I had this turned on until now, but inspect weapon when fully reloaded can be turned off so you won't be distracted in the game. You have a dedicated button for weapon inspection anyway. For sounds, I have everything on default with the music volume turned all the way down to 0 and 3D audio enhancement on. For my voiceovers, I have it on extensive, but I'm looking to put it on standard because I find the clips too repetitive sometimes. As for my HUD, you'll see that it's familiar with how it's set up with other FPS games I usually play. This is version 2.0. If you'll see the first stream on my channel, it'll look different, but here's where we are right now. I use my right index finger for movement buttons and reloading, my right thumb for aiming, plant or defuse, and toggling abilities and ultimate. I use my left middle finger for ADSing and weapon switching, and my left index finger mainly for firing, and lastly my left thumb for controlling the joystick. Now I know you want to see these settings in action, so here are some clips that I got from today that I hope you'll enjoy.
Run, losers! I'm coming for you!
Defender fall. Served one.
Hey, we need this.
Enemy defusing EMP. Enemy defusing EMP. You energetic moron.
Run, losers! I'm coming for you! All good? We out.
This genre of FPS is new to me, and I think I can be better, and the fact that I'm really enjoying it will make me play this game for a long time. I want you to experience this as well, so don't wait any longer to download AceForce 2 on the Google Play Store or download the APK version on the official website today. Thanks to AceForce 2 for sponsoring today's video, and click here if you want to see my past AceForce 2 live streams.